Alright everyone, welcome back. Today, we're going to clear up a common confusion and talk about the big differences between two types of tiny invaders that can sometimes make us sick: viruses and bacteria. You hear about them all the time, especially when you're feeling under the weather, but they're actually fundamentally different, and understanding that difference is super important for knowing how to deal with them. So, let's start with bacteria. Remember we talked about them? They are living organisms, microscopic, single-celled, and they are everywhere. They have their own machinery to reproduce, grow, and make their own energy. Think of them as tiny, independent little factories. Some bacteria are good for us, like the ones in our gut, and some are bad. When the bad ones invade, they often cause problems by multiplying rapidly and sometimes releasing toxins that damage our cells. Illnesses like strep throat, ear infections, or most food poisoning are typically caused by bacteria. The good news is, for many bacterial infections, we have powerful tools to fight them: antibiotics. These medicines are specifically designed to target and kill bacteria or stop them from growing, without harming our own cells. Now, let's look at viruses. Viruses are a completely different beast. In fact, many scientists don't even consider them to be truly alive, in the same way bacteria are. Why? Because viruses are essentially just tiny packages of genetic material, DNA or RNA, wrapped in a protein coat. They don't have their own machinery to reproduce or make energy. They can't do anything on their own. Think of a virus as a tiny, highly specialized parasite. To survive and multiply, a virus absolutely needs to invade a living cell. Yours, for example. Once inside your cells, the virus hijacks your cell's machinery, forcing your cell to make more copies of the virus instead of doing its normal job. It's like a computer virus that takes over your computer and forces it to make more copies of itself. This hijacking process often damages or kills your cells, and that's what makes you feel sick. Common colds, the flu, chickenpox, and even COVID-19 are all caused by viruses. And here's another key difference: because viruses use your own cell's machinery, and they don't have their own parts to target, antibiotics don't work on viruses. That's why taking an antibiotic for the flu won't help you. You're using the wrong tool for the job. For viral infections, our best defenses are often our own immune system, which fights them off naturally, and vaccines, which train our immune system to recognize and fight specific viruses before they make us sick. So, in a nutshell, bacteria are tiny, independent living organisms that can often be treated with antibiotics. Viruses are non-living parasites that hijack your cells and require your immune system or vaccines to fight them off. Two very different tiny troublemakers, each needing a different approach. Pretty clear now, right?